So all throughout my 20s, I suffered from anxiety. It was just always there. It was a part of my life, and I haven't experienced that since my 20s, so it's definitely it's definitely reminiscent of that time. I've been having really, really good days where I feel clear-minded, I feel secure within myself, I feel empowered, and then I've been having really bad days where the anxiety just hits me out of nowhere and I feel completely crippled. I want you to know that anytime you take your power back in life and you begin to let go of unhealthy attachments or toxic relationships, you're going to get closer to your trauma. So think of your attachments like this, okay? We form attachments when we're covering up our trauma. So a good example of this is you might have a woman, it could be a man, you might have a woman who was told she wasn't enough. And then she starts going to the gym and she starts getting attached to her new beautiful body, and she gets all these compliments from having that body. But the thing is, the attachment to the body is actually preventing her from exposing the actual trauma, from uncovering that trauma. So anytime you let go of attachments, it's a positive thing because you're getting closer to the original trauma. All right. And this is what's happening to a lot of us. And whenever you start to get closer to the trauma, you're going to feel destabilized. You're going to feel these waves of anxiety, almost like an emotional roller coaster ride. This is why you have to be really patient with yourself. You have to be really good to yourself. But if you're experiencing anxiety, it's probably because you've been letting go of unhealthy attachments that were preventing you from actually addressing the trauma. And your attachment to your body can be one of those attachments that are preventing you. An attachment to a toxic person can be the same thing. An attachment to money. Any attachment is a product of unresolved trauma. This is why it's so important to release our attachments and to start to feel secure within ourselves without relying on a body or on money or a toxic relationship. You have to kind of strip it all the way down so that you can finally come face to face with that trauma. And that's when the anxiety really starts to hit, because you have nothing left to grab onto anymore. You're just standing there emotionally naked and raw, having to face yourself. So a lot of times there's nothing you can do about the anxiety, because as you let go of unhealthy people, they're probably still thinking about you, right? They're still talking about you. So that's going to increase your anxiety. But you just have to be patient with yourself, be good to yourself, and eventually it'll blow over and you'll feel more empowered than you ever have. I hope that helps. I love you.